adventure is something we didn't have on our itinerary when we flew out, but we met a very kind lady on the plane, and she told us about this special event that happens twice a year. It's called the Volksmarch, and it's where you can hike up to Crazy Horse. It's supposedly one of the world's largest organized hikes. So let's go.
All right, so we have options. You can do the 5K or the 10K. We are electing for the 5K. Okay, here's our registration card. All right, we're at our first checkpoint. We got to get our card punched. So there's a cool looking trail marker. Do you see that trail marker back there? So what do you think so far, Mandy?
Oh, this is pretty cool. It's cool that we got to bring some food for donation. We get to walk on some areas that you don't normally get to walk on. And then we're going to end at a really, really cool rock.
Something you don't normally see is all the lights that they use to light up the monument at night. We're currently on a road walk, and I think at some point we're going to just stay on the roads that get us back to the top. Look at some of the old equipment that's sitting along the road. Old bulldozer. Old dump truck. Here's where we're walking. Another one of the light towers. Oh, look at the big crane that's on the mountain, right, or on the monument right now. Here's another look at some of the equipment that's used. Looks like there's an old rock crusher. An old grader. We're literally at the base.
So while we're taking a little break before we go up this little hill, thought I'd tell you a little bit about our experience coming in. It was highly, highly organized. We came right in. We gave our canned goods. They gave us a ticket. We were parked by people on horses, cowboys, cowgirls. I thought that was really cool. Parking was fast. Got right into the admission. That was super fast too. Again, very highly organized. You filled out those little cards and handed them in to be paid. So they stamped it paid. You could get your patches, could get your coins, and you're right there at the start. It was super fast getting in. So far, this is an amazing experience.
Okay, we're back on the road. But the monument's over there. Last chance for snacks. Here he is. All right, thank you. All right, there's my completely punched card. And here's a look at some more of the infrastructure needed to build this. Yeah, they always say look behind you when you're hiking. Okay, so we have a choice. Up for the arm or down for the tunnel. Well, we're gonna do the arm first. Look at one of the drill machines.
Yeah, Ross. We literally, in the forehead, we shot the brain with it.
If you can hear me or not, it's getting pretty windy up here, but there's his finger. All right, here's another look at the workings of it from up on top. And they said that now that they are cutting the block away, they're using the crane to take out the size. You can see the blocks down there. They don't do blasting anymore. This is cheek. There's his lips and his eye way up there. They allow you to walk all the way down here. Some of their drilling equipment. There's where we're going to go next. Down around the front of his finger. Okay, so here is a cable saw that they use. We just talked to one of the workers. He said they work every day, have weekends off, but they work all through the winter on this. And he said that this is one of the cable saws they use to cut the rock. And you can see the grooves in the rock from the cable. Okay, as we're walking out to the finger area, you can see the view we have, and eventually the area we're standing on, like right in front of us here, is going to be his horse. So they're just not doing like Rushmore is just the faces. He's actually going to be riding a horse. There's a look at the tunnel. And we're going to head up that way. All right, you can see the finger and the other fingers are curled back. There's a good look at it.
Searching for those truths.
Here is his thumb
What I learned in school.
and that fingernail. Looks amazing.
Next year, hopefully, we'll try.
Can I get a picture of them? Enjoying our Uncrustables at Crazy Horse.
All right, we're just about at the bottom. Wanted to give you a final look at it. You can really see the hand sticking out there, the thumb. All right, we have finished our hike.
We're at the end, and they're cheering everybody on as we go through. These people are amazing.
Let's go through the finish line. Okay, so here's a scale model of what the monument is going to look like. And there's what it currently looks like. All right, it's going to be packed, but let's go on into the visitor center. Okay, and I also asked about a piece of the rock, and she had said that you can obtain a piece of the rock for free. And she also gave me an information mineral card for it. So right here is where you get those.
Here's what the mountain looked like before they started carving.
All right, so if you can't envision how this is going to look, here is an overlay, which I couldn't figure out the horse's head from the models that I was seeing. But this one, compared to the model that I was seeing, looks like the horse's head's tipped down a little bit more, which would make sense.
All right, we're going to go ahead and end the video here. A big thank you to the stranger on the plane for telling us about Volksmarch. It made our trip extra special. And if you want to learn more about Volksmarch and the memorial, check out the link in the description. And remember,
If you can't get out and make your own adventures, keep coming along with us. Thanks for watching.
bye!